So we have an ad to do here for SeatGeek.
Yeah, take it away.
And I've got the copy in front of me right here, and I was going to start reading the copy and then get about halfway through and, ball it up, throw it away, and start speaking from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to do that today.
Mm.
I'm going to read from the prepared remarks instead.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
Talk about your personal examples with SeatGeek. There's so many that I have, Trey. I go to concerts weekly, sometimes daily. I just saw Demi and DJ. That's DJ Khaled. I don't know if you probably don't know him. He was at the American Airlines Center, and I went on some competing website to get tickets, and they took my money, which was a lot of money. They took too much money from me, and then I never got my tickets, and I didn't get to go see DJ and Demi, and I was really upset. But then someone told me, hey, use SeatGeek, and I got on there, and boy howdy, was it quite an experience. I mean, I got on there, the tickets were way cheaper. I got my tickets, and SeatGeek did all the price comparison for me by searching multiple ticket sites and ensuring that I got the best possible deal. SeatGeek did all the work and saved me time and money.
Wow.
You know that? Yeah.
Yeah,
and SeatGeek wants to help me get the most bang for my buck. That's why every ticket on SeatGeek is given a grade based on value. I immediately saw any underpriced seats and were able to find the best deals that fit my budget. Best of all, here's the kicker.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Listeners to this podcast.
What's this podcast?
Connor?
This is Super GamesCast 64.
Whoa.
They get a $20 rebate off their first SeatGeek purchase.
But what do they have to do to get that rebate?
To get
how do I
your
get the rebate?
$20 rebate on tickets, download the SeatGeek app, go to the settings tab and click add a promo code. Enter promo code SUPER.
Super.
SeatGeek will send you $20 after you've made your first ticket purchase. Download the SeatGeek app and enter promo code
Super
today.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, this is Nolan North, and I've already stopped listening to Super GameCast 64. You should too.
Let's go.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Super GamesCast 64. Whoa.
Sorry, I'm full of 3 different types of cakes.
You had a lot of cake, little buddy.
But why?
It was my birthday yesterday.
Oh my God! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yeah, I got
Happy
a
birthday.
cookie cake from my mom.
Yeah?
Nathan's present to me was a half-eaten key lime pie.
Very sweet of him. Very sweet of him.
And then we walked in here, and wouldn't you know it, there's a mint chocolate chip cream filling delicious pie from
Norma's.
From Norma's on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And I ate way too much of it.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I can't not eat Andy's.
Yeah, it had crushed Andy's mints on the top.
God, and there was just like some sort of chocolate goo in the middle, and there's nothing I like better than like graham cracker pie crust. You can take that like flaky apple pie crust bullshit and put it up your butt, Trey. I'll take that crumbly like sand stuff, and I could just eat a bucket of it.
Bucket.
A bucket.
Whole bucket.
Were you out on the Oreo version of that?
It's even better.
Yeah. Oreo pie is great. Oreos are great.
Zach with a Q, our friend, our
Mhm.
video game friend. He has a younger brother who's he's like 13 years younger, something like that. He's a lot younger.
Mm-hmm.
He's an accident child.
Ooh.
And he likes to hang out with us because he thinks we're cool older dudes. So we
Has he said those words?
yeah, he has.
Okay,
and
good.
So every
We're
few
cool
months
older dudes.
we are.
Yeah.
Every few months, his name is Zeke. Zeke will
With a K?
Yes. Zeke will come over, and it's called either Zekeend or Zeke over, and he'll stay the weekend at Zach's place, and we just hang out with Zeke and play video games and have fun, and we just do a little wrestling and stuff. And we don't do any wrestling, please don't.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
You'll get hurt.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
Also, he's underage.
Do you give him booze?
No, we don't. But what we do give him is
Why are you winking right now?
just.
It's an involuntary
this is an oral
reaction.
medium.
Okay.
He was like, hey, we need to get some snacks, bros. And so we went to the store. We went on a snack run with him one time. And I bought an Oreo pie filling, but no like pie stuff. And I was like, yeah, man, have you ever had Oreo pudding before? And he's like, no. And so we took the pie crust and just mashed it up with water, stirred it into a bowl. And he ate the whole goddamn thing.
That sounds horrible.
It was really bad.
That sounds awful.
He ate a whole bowl of liquid Oreo pie filling. And then I found out he had gone to the store on his own several times after that and made the same thing because he loved it so much.
That's disgusting.
That's my boy Zeke.
That's Zeke.
Yep.
That's Zeke for you.
It's like like scraping the cream from the middle of the Oreos and just eating the cookie.
That's
Cookies
usually
so
what I do.
good. Yeah.
Cookies, like that cream's not very good.
No.
I'd rather eat that than the cookie.
What the hell?
I don't like Oreos.
Well, anyway, this is Super Gamescast 64, the show where we talk about video games. We got Austin here, Austin Guttery. Now he's 27 years old.
That's right.
Getting old, getting up there, man.
Late 20s now.
27's that age where
26
you're like,
rounds up to 30 as well.
That's
yeah,
true.
it rounds up.
So does 25.
So does 29.
And they all round up to 100 every number.
Yeah, they do. You could all round it up to 100. Yeah, Austin is 27. That's you're on your way, man. It's like your last year of like I'm in my 20s when you're just
closer to
dreading
death.
it. When you're closer to death,
Mm-hmm.
so you might outlive all of us.
I probably will.
Yeah, you're
No,
healthy,
my
you're
luck.
fit.
No, I'm not fit.
He just ate 3 pies.
Yeah,
That's
I had
true.
3 different types of cake and pie today.
I see you as a guy who goes on adventures, though, Austin.
I do, but
yeah,
I still eat a lot of cake.
yeah, you do. It's all good. You're very Hobbit-like in that sense.
Yeah, I got a big affinity for sweets.
Yeah, you go on adventures, but you like sweets. You
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Trey, you were telling me over the weekend you're not a big sweets guy. You don't like sweets.
I like sweets, but I wouldn't. I don't have cravings for sweets.
You have cravings for like buttery
Flesh.
Yeah, like
flesh,
fleshy, buttery.
like
Party
pizza.
stuff.
Yeah, like give
No,
me a
give
nice
me-
pizza. Give me a
Mm-mm.
nice, stromboli or something.
Oh, this
Give me
guy's going Stromboli on
Yeah.
you.
give me a nice
But I'll
Candy's
eat ice
pie.
cream on you. I will eat ice cream on you.
on me.
On you. Well, yeah.
Like
Not
a
on
body
you.
shot, but
You
with
need
ice
it
cream.
near me.
I will freaking eat ice cream all day. I love ice cream.
Well, don't do that.
No.
That's not good.
But like, yeah, if there's cake around, I mean, I'll maybe have some. But if there's pizza around,
What
My
if it's
God,
some
I'll
sort of
have
pizza
some.
cake?
ooh, there you go.
It's mostly just pizza stacked on top of more pizza.
That'd be great.
Ooh. I mean,
Yeah.
like
Or like a CC's pizza, kind of a
they have a new dessert at CC's Pizza.
what is it?
I don't remember, but I saw it on a commercial. We should have an episode from there,
We
from a
should.
CC's.
I'm with you. Right after our strip club episode, Adam keeps wanting to do.
Yeah, let's do it.
Where you guys go and play Madden at Baby Dolls?
Yeah.
Because
pretty much.
Gina's out of town this week, so we can sneak on over there.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, we've tried in the past. We called Baby Dolls, and I talked to the manager, and I was like, "Hey, when you do it, can we just come up, like, bring our controller to the thing?" And he was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "The gaming suites. You guys have those gaming suites." And he was like, "Man, we do that like twice a year." Yeah, I was like, "When's the next one?" He was like, "I don't know, March, April, something."
You're getting
So-
close.
Well, we heard the commercial the other day. They're back open.
They're
So-
back.
Okay. They had to close them for cleaning the rest of the year.
open. Have you ever been to like a bar that has like not a barcade, but a bar that has video games?
Yeah,
there?
There's a golden tea at every bar.
There's
true, and a big buck
well,
hunter.
no, there's a bar in Denton. I forgot what bar it was because I was really drunk, but I think it's on Fry Street. It might not have been on Fry
Lucky
Street.
Lose. Riptides.
No, but they had like consoles there,
Oh,
like video game consoles.
Old
and
Crow on Greenville used to have like a PlayStation, an N64,
Mhm.
a Wii, and something else.
it's so gross.
Yeah, it's
like,
all sticky,
yeah, they're all sticky,
cummy.
cummy. There's like the games are some of them are broken. It's it's always
Gotta play
some,
Kirby.
it's always some weird well they usually have a good array. It's like,
Pokemon Coliseum.
Usually
Is there a
Smash
problem with
Brothers.
playing Kirby?
yeah.
Is Kirby 64 the pinnacle of the Kirby games?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
You
I
might be
retract
pissing
my-
someone off there.
I retract my Kirby statement.
I don't know. I'm not too much of a Kirby aficionado to know what's
Well,
the best
you're gonna
Kirby.
be next week.
It's aficionado.
Aficionado.
It's aficionado.
Aficionado.
I always said aficionado.
Anyway, speaking of Kirby, what have you guys been playing?
Well, not Kirby because it doesn't come out until the 16th.
Yeah, you dink.
Oh.
So if we were doing this on Friday, maybe we could see.
hmm
But I've been playing a lot of Fortnite.
Oh,
the last
really?
Couple days. Zach and I have been popping on there, and that is a ton of fun.
It is.
It's kind of boring if you're on your own and you just get shot. Like,
Mhm.
it's pretty easy to make it to the halfway point. Like, if you just lay low and aren't
Yeah.
stupid, you can almost always make it to 50.
I actually played a match today, and yeah,
Really?
I got to 40 without knowing what the hell I was
yeah, you
doing.
just kind of drop down.
It's like a more colorful and PUBG for consoles.
It's a much better
And
pub.
it's faster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of drop down into a house and hold yourself up and grab a gun,
hmm
lay low, and then someone will come in and blast you in like 1 second.
Yeah. Always hide in the bathtub. That's my
Like a dog.
yeah,
or a
exactly.
thunderstorm.
Or a depressed person.
You just hide in the
Yeah.
bathtub. That's my I don't know what you call it.
Coping
God damn it.
mechanism.
No, it's my strategy.
Defense mechanism.
That's it. Strategy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a cower.
You hide, you cower until you get to 40, then you just
Yeah.
start, running to the circle.
Well, it's kind of boring on your own,
Mhm.
but with a friend doing a duo. So Zach and I did the duo mode
Yeah.
a lot. That is fun as shit. 'Cause
Mhm.
Like he was on lookout. He had a sniper rifle, so he could like look down and see if anyone was coming while I would build or like grab something, and we'd, he'd have an extra gun. He'd give it to me. I have an extra like shield and give it to him, and it was a lot of fun and good teamwork. And you get blasted immediately, and then you hop back in a new server and jump
Yeah.
out of that bus. So I've had
Yeah.
a lot of fun playing that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing just some Overwatch. Oh, I've been playing a shit ton of Age of Empires 2, so I got Age of Empires Definitive Edition a few weeks ago. I was playing that, and I had heard that Age of Empires 2 was way better. So I was like, I don't want to spend another $20, but I'll go on Steam and just see how much it is. I opened it up, and it said Age of Empires 2 already in your library.
Look at that.
And I was like, what?
You accidentally bought it?
I bought it like 3 years ago, and I didn't play it one time. And
All
so
right.
there's a little present sitting for me.
There you go.
Yeah, I've been playing that. That's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's very archaic,
Mm-hmm.
but I've enjoyed it.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anything else? That's it?
Man, nothing I can think of.
Yeah. All right. Connor?
I'm playing a lot of Breath of the Wild.
Oh.
Like a lot.
Yeah?
You're in the shit now.
Yeah. Like a lot of Breath of the Wild. So I started, I think, last week maybe, and I have been playing like every evening. I get to play for like an hour and a half. So I'm progressing real slowly, but I'm progressing, and it's super fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much like I'm really enjoying it, and my fiance's sister is playing it as well, and she's like way ahead of me. So whenever I play, I feel like she's watching over my shoulder, and then will tell me things about the game. Like she'll just be like, "Hey, did you know that you can put your horse here, and then you'll always have him?" Or like, "Hey, cook these 3 things together, and it will be what you're looking for."
So you're cheating.
And I'm like, "Please
Not
stop."
cheating.
I'm like, "Please stop talking to me. I would like to discover these things on my own." But
Just ruining the magic of it.
she did help me get some cloak that kept me warm,
Oh, there you go.
so that was nice.
Have you visited the horse god yet?
No,
Okay, well, I'll leave it at that.
that sounds
I
awesome.
don't know if I visited the horse god.
I had to.
There's so much that I know I have not even touched. in
I did
that
a
game.
lot. I've been doing a lot of like going off on my own and exploring,
Yeah.
that's
sort of thing.
the best part.
Oh
of the
yeah,
game.
it's such a good game for that.
And I've gotten murdered so many times.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I think the rain is kind of bad.
Stupid.
I
I've
think
never had a problem with the rain. I don't know why everyone does.
because like you cannot climb whatsoever when it rains.
Yeah, so you just wait a few minutes, go do something else in the meantime.
But I think maybe I don't know. I don't like that. I think they maybe it makes it harder to climb, not necessarily you can't climb. Maybe do that. I don't know. It just seems like once it rains, okay, you got to wait there.
Yeah, there should maybe be some sort of item, maybe some
Yeah.
special gloves you can get that'll help,
Uh-huh.
or a potion or something. I don't know. but
Sure.
It shouldn't. Yeah, I
Mhm.
agree. It shouldn't just like make it impossible.
Yeah. That's my only thing on that.
I got the rain when I was trying to run torches between 2 different places. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Was it those blue torches?
yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, well, it looks like I'm going to do other stuff right now until I can conceivably keep a torch lit. But I did, I went to some places I wasn't supposed to pretty early.
Mhm.
Like, not wasn't supposed to, but like, it's definitely not high enough level to
Got
do.
pounded.
Yeah. I found a fire sword, though,
Ooh,
Okay.
and I found some sort of stabby rod.
look at this
Like
guy
the
acting
stabby.
like fire sword is something special.
Is it not?
I have like 6 fire swords.
All right. Okay.
Flame blades.
Have you gotten any divine beasts yet?
No, I am just past the point where I got my memories,
Okay.
and so I am. I believe I'm getting ready to go after some beasts.
Okay. The cool thing about that game is the one quest you really have is to defeat Ganon, and it feels like everything you do in that game is making you progress to, that goal. There's not really any kind of fluff as far as like side quests go.
Right.
Everything kind of seems like you're working towards one purpose.
Yeah. It'll help you.
Yeah. And, because every kind of side quest you do is a shrine, and you get more powerful, or you
Mm-hmm.
can, and I would say early on, work your stamina. Don't necessarily go into your hearts.
Okay.
Do your stamina.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll be able to climb further and get
Yeah.
to places.
Yeah. That's the most important part.
I don't really understand how the motorcycle fits into this game as I'm playing
I
it
don't know how
right
to-
now.
It's
Do you
DLC.
have the motorcycle?
No. I'm just saying, looking back on that DLC, I'm very confused as to why there's a motorcycle.
Probably, I think it gets you places faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motorcycle.
You can park it at the garage of your loft
Yeah.
apartment. That's part of the DLC too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
He has a job at a coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a former mob member trying to
Right.
go straight. And,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And his son just doesn't understand, and he meets Franklin, and
I don't understand. Is this a film reference?
I don't
no,
know.
it's a GTA 5.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
I don't.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
But that's what I've been playing a lot
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yep. A little late to the party, but
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm really excited.
Not
for,
that late. I mean,
yeah.
it was like a year
I mean,
ago.
you just beat it, so I don't feel too bad.
It's true.
What have you been playing, Trey?
I've been playing Shadow of the Colossus,
Ooh.
the HD remake, which is
The
it's really awesome.
PlayStation exclusive.
Yes, PlayStation exclusive.
Trey is an exclusive person.
Yes, I'm in an exclusive club of PlayStation owners. There are millions of us. That's a Arrested Development reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so that one landed, but
it's a really pretty game. I don't know if it's the controls are better or I'm just because I played the PS3 version a few years ago and it was it just didn't feel right, and maybe I don't know, maybe I've played more games since then and I've gotten better or the controls are better or something, because it feels a lot better than when I played it on PS3. That's for sure. And it just looks so good. Like, if you've not played this, you should buy it. It's only $40.
Okay.
I mean, it's one of my favorite games of all time, even not beating it.
I've heard it's one of the best games of all time.
Yeah, it definitely is. And just the sense of scale as far as like defeating these beasts and just these like cinematic moments, and not necessarily like cinematic like a cutscene, but like cinematic in how the camera kind of
Right.
changes while you're climbing the beasts, and a lot of different like shots while you're riding, and it's just a really, really awesome game.
I feel like Horizon Zero Dawn was like that with the camera in some respects.
Nah, not like this. This is like a little more
Artsy.
yeah. Like this will like do weird Horizon Zero Dawn's great, but it keeps the camera at more so like you would just a general RPG
Mhm.
third person. This game like does different kinds of shot. Like it will go wide angle on you a lot, and so it's really good. I've been playing that, and that's about it. So yeah,
You guys want to know what I've been pre-playing?
yeah,
Well, I'm getting Kirby on Friday,
okay,
excellent.
and then every day in the office, Mike and I talk about Sea of Thieves.
yeah. I'm
Next week.
excited for that. Is that when is it next week?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the 20th.
I might have to shill some money out and buy it.
I think you should. You're gonna be on our ship.
Yeah,
You're on the Don Arredondo.
I'm on the Don We're calling it the Don
Yeah, that's
Arredondo.
my
Is that a
name.
joke I should get?
It's a ticket
It's
thing.
a ticket thing. You wouldn't get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Now that you work at your
yeah.
thing,
You don't get it.
Nah, it's fine.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'll. How much is it? 60.
I'm sure it's full price. Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to figure out a way to afford that. But
Yeah,
I'll play
GameStop
it.
is telling me that it is $59.99.
I already pre-ordered.
I'm
it.
probably gonna do it on digital copy, right?
You can get an Xbox One S with 1 terabyte and Sea of Thieves with the little Sea of Thieves thing on it for $300.
Are you kidding?
No.
Should've
Don't
done
buy that. Don't buy that, Austin.
I think I might. I need a third Xbox.
You need a third Xbox
For the bathroom.
Instead
Yeah.
of buying a PlayStation, I got
Yeah, that's just to rub it in my face. You won't buy a PlayStation.
For the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You need a third Xbox.
Crap.
So yeah, I'm excited to play that. with
Good.
you guys. Yeah, that should be fun. I know they had a beta open, but I was not able to get into that.
Yeah.
It was like an open beta, but my Xbox was fudging up. Hopefully it works now. All right, let's do some news.
Well, Trey, as Nintendo is wont to do, they decided to have a Nintendo Direct the day after we record.
Mm-hmm.
So there's literally nothing we can do except wait till the next week to go over it. So this is news you all know.
So we'll go over it next week.
This is news you all know, but now you want to hear us talk about it.
Yeah, I'm sure you want to hear our opinions.
So, in 3DS news, which we were all really hoping for, I know when I saw the Nintendo Direct, I thought, man, please tell me how I can get the most out of my 3DS. We've got WarioWare Gold coming out August 3rd.
I'm in. I love WarioWare.
WarioWare's great,
It was
but
one of my favorite games for Wii.
And this is a top 100. It's a collection of a bunch of their games. So it's
Ooh.
like a collection of different mini games from different WarioWares.
You know what? I thought I was done with my 3DS. I figured that they weren't going to really do much with it this year, but a couple things here that I'll probably get.
Fair enough. I mean, it's WarioWare. It's the same thing that it always is, where it's a bunch of mini games and you just kind of have to figure out how to play it as you're
Mhm.
playing it. But it'll probably be fine. I think it's just a legacy collection of most of their stuff. I wish they would put out another Wario game.
I don't.
Yeah, I've never really played.
Yeah. The
Really?
game for GameCube, I remember, was very generic.
Which game for GameCube?
It was like Wario World or something.
So Wario Land Shake It for Wii was great.
Okay.
It was like hand-drawn animation, and it was
Yeah.
fantastic. The Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3 is probably my favorite game ever, and that's really good. The Wario Land for the...
Remember one for Game Boy Advance I played?
That one's good.
Yeah.
The Game Boy Advance one is good.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's probably only like 4 entries in the Wario Land
Yeah.
series, but I think Wario Land is usually... It's decent. I don't know what GameCube game you're talking about.
It was some like 3D platformer that
Yeah,
had Wario in
That
it.
probably sucks.
Yeah, it was bad.
I think Wario needs to be 2D pretty much at all times.
Side scrolling.
You can do some fun stuff. All of his stuff revolves around hats.
Huh.
Yeah, all of his stuff revolves around hats. Like he picks up different hats and he like flies or
Oh, no,
spits
that's
fire.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Right, it
that's
is.
Odyssey.
You're right. I'm confusing the two.
Nintendo would never reuse ideas.
Then we had Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers. I don't remember this from the video.
I don't either.
I don't either.
Okay, well, we'll skip it. I'll just read what it says. The latest entry in the Dylan's Rolling Western series allows its titular character to team up with your me,
Titular.
who can... Oh, I know what this is now. This is the game where the main character is an armadillo.
I still don't remember.
I still don't remember this.
It's a game where the character is an armadillo and you're in like a furry town and you you assemble a crew as everyone's doing now in both games and movies. You're assembling
100 armadillos jump out of a plane
Yeah, you're
onto an island.
you're assembling a crew and you're going to beat up other bad guys.
Right.
It looks not great and it's on the 3DS, so it even looks less great.
Mm-hmm.
So probably that's a skip for most people, unless you're a big fan of the Rolling Western series. Then we had Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story, plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey.
My buddy Darian McBrayer loves the Mario and Luigi games. The Bowser Inside Story kind of
I've always
games.
wanted to play them. I
They're
never have.
very fun.
Yep.
Yes.
Are they side scrolling?
No, they're RPGs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You
they're
should
like
get into it. Yeah, you would
Okay.
like them.
they're RPGs, but they're that RPG type where it's not static in between moves. So like someone will do a move at you and you can like jump and like reverse and like hit them while
Okay.
they're doing stuff. So you have to be constantly paying
Yeah.
attention to it. Inside Story is good. There's there's one where you're in Luigi's dreams, which I think is the most recent one.
Mhm.
Then there's one where you team up with the baby Mario and baby
Yep.
Luigi. And that one's for the Game Boy Advance, I think.
Mhm.
But they're all really decent RPGs. Pretty fun. You only play as Mario and Luigi, though. And Bowser's Inside Story, you play as Bowser. But yeah, so they're remaking that and adding an extra interquel with Bowser Jr. So there's no announcement of when that will come out, but whatever. We have the game that pissed me off the most was the Luigi's Mansion remake for
Mhm.
3DS.
Yeah, we can't put that on Switch.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and it doesn't even look that good on
No,
the
it looks
GameCube.
worse than the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
And my least favorite part is how I can't hold up a Game Boy. Luigi can't hold up a Game Boy to tell me where all the rooms are in the mansion.
Speaking of Luigi's Mansion, when Trey and I went to go play Whirly Ball
Mm-hmm.
this weekend for my birthday, there was
Okay.
a Luigi's Mansion like full arcade
Yeah.
game. You know where you like get inside the box, like the Jurassic Park one.
Yeah,
And there's like a big vacuum peripheral, and you suck up.
that's awesome.
Yes, it was so much fun, and the vacuum like shakes while you're sucking it in, and like it's got a flashlight on it, and it was a lot of fun.
That's great.
Yes, you
No, but
go play.
I don't want them to remake this for the 3DS.
should. No.
Put it on the Switch.
Get that on the
Virtual console.
Switch. Get that on the Switch.
Yep.
It just makes me upset, mostly because I want Mario Sunshine to be on the Switch, which I think it still will be, but this is like the same era.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to do one, do the other, because this is just as early in the GameCube's lifespan as Mario Sunshine. So I would like...
I mean,
for-
the Switch's lifespan. You said GameCube's.
No, I'm saying Luigi's Mansion is one of
Well,
the first games
Yeah,
for the game.
it was the launch title.
That's what I mean. So
Yeah.
like they're of the same era.
Uh-huh.
So if you're going to give one the Switch treatment, why don't you just give the other one the Switch treatment?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so we started with the stuff no one cared about on the 3DS. Sorry to people who did actually care about it.
Sorry, Darian.
It's not that big a deal, honestly. In Switch news, in Please Buy Our Game news, Okami HD is coming to Switch.
I never played Okami.
It looks cool.
I mean,
I've always
it's-
thought it looked.
I think
neat.
that's the point, is that no one has really ever played Okami, and it's been released for like everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's one of those like darling games that everyone says is the best ever, but no one's really played it.
Yep.
Yeah.
The one thing that worries me is including touchscreen controls in handheld mode.
I mean, I don't know.
I just want to play the Switch like a
Well,
controller.
I think there's certain things you can do with that, like drawing, where it's needed.
That's
you know?
fair.
Yeah.
I just mean like in Mario, my least favorite parts of Mario were shake the controller.
I don't
to
think
go
it's
faster.
I don't think it's gonna be intrusive.
Okay,
Yeah.
I hope not. Trey, did you see that there's going to be a Dark Souls amiibo?
I didn't see that, but thank you for notifying me.
There's a Dark Souls amiibo,
Yeah.
which I'm sure Austin will get.
I want to get that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Is it
Well,
going to be of
Praise
the guy?
sun.
No, it's a
It's
Solaire.
yeah. It's the guy praising the sun.
Yeah. So what is it? He like follows you around, right? And always
Mhm.
praises the sun.
Yeah.
Um,
That's how it happens.
So when you tap the amiibo to your Switch for the game, the only thing that happens is your character does the praise the sun thing, and that's all it does.
That's awesome.
I know, it's amazing, and you can do it right off the bat
Mhm.
They are also having a beta test for
for Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Okay.
Because there are online functionalities in that game.
I believe so.
Yeah, you can play online.
I've never played a Dark Souls game, but I am very excited to get this
Me
one.
too.
I played a bit of Bloodborne.
Yes.
Yes.
Was it frustratingly difficult?
I didn't really play too much of it. I played like the intro, and I don't know. I didn't really play much of it.
I talked to a buddy who's put in about 300 hours into Dark Souls, and he was telling me that if I haven't, this would be a good jumping in point.
Yeah.
Like he was saying, this is going to be a great jumping in point for lots of people who are not familiar with the series. So I'm very excited.
Definitely. And I hear like Bloodborne, and if you have PlayStation Plus, it's free this month. And I hear that's it's a lot different. It's a lot faster. From what I hear, it's a lot more. It's a lot faster, and you have a gun, so you can do kind of I guess more defensive weapons with the gun, and so yeah, it's a little different, but it's more accessible too. I hear the Souls and the Bloodborne series has such cool aesthetic too. And it's like it's like a game I definitely want to explore.
And that game will be coming out May 25th. So
Oh, day before my birthday.
nice. I know I'm getting Trey for his birthday.
Oh.
We've got Sushi Striker: The Way of the Sushido
Mm-hmm.
coming out June 8th, which is described as a fast-paced action game where you match colored plates of sushi and hurl them at your opponent.
It looks like a reskinned Bejeweled. or
Kind
something.
of, yeah.
It just looks like a mobile game. I mean, it looks fun. Looks
Well,
looks
I
like
mean,
a lot
what
of fun.
price point would you buy it at?
$10.
Yeah, 10, maybe 15 if it's
much
like
is it?
super fun.
I don't have
Okay.
I don't think they put out a price yet.
Mhm.
It kind of looks like when I was watching it, it reminded me of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, or like is it Pixel Fighter? Not the Street Fighter puzzle fighters.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of looks like that, where it's that type of game where you're matching colors and shapes, but then also doing damage to your opponent.
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be cool. I don't know. It's in the world of sushi, so that's a
Sushi verse.
that's a cool skin to put on the game, I guess.
Yeah.
Trey, Octopath Traveler, July 13th. It's coming. Was it you that care about it or Austin?
Austin.
Austin, Octopath Traveler.
I don't like jerps, and that looks very jerpy, and I played the demo, and it was very jerpy.
Isn't there a main character who is like, whole point is like, hey, I can open things? Is that what I saw in the trailer?
I think so.
Okay.
I
There's
have
a lot of reading in that game.
Yeah, I have not that much interest in playing it, but it's really pretty. Looking.
Mm-hmm.
It's for somebody.
Yeah, it's like this 8-bit aesthetic, but in a 3D 8-bit world. But
It's going to be Snowman Gaming's one of his favorite games, probably. It's very. No, I mean,
What
it's
does that
very.
mean? What are you saying about Brad?
It's very
he's on the line right now.
well. It's very indie, and it's very kind of charming, and it's 2-bit. It's a definitely there's a market for it.
Oh,
I'm
it's
saying.
it's certainly a Brad game. It's
Yeah.
a Snowman gaming game,
Yeah.
for sure. Probably a pterodactyl. I don't really know him.
Perrydactyl.
That's what I said. Pterodactyl. He's probably into those games too.
I love Perry.
Are you guys a fan of No More Heroes? Because Travis Strikes Again is going to come out later this year.
I've always wanted to play it, and I never have. I've heard it's neat.
Was your sticking
it's
point that it
neat.
was Wii based? Because that was, I think, my sticking.
No,
point.
that was like what drew me to it in the first place.
Oh, really?
It first came out right when the Wii came out,
Mhm.
and the motion controls hadn't yet lost their novelty.
Mhm.
And you could swing. What did you have? Like a football and a laser sword.
Yeah, he's like
or
a laser
something?
sword.
Yeah, it just looked real neat. So I'm in.
Okay. I know nothing about the series, but I've heard good things, and it's continued. This is the
Yeah,
third entry into the series. I think he is some sort of assassin. Assassin. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker will be coming out this summer,
Yep.
which I am
I
very
hear
happy for.
people love Captain Toad.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
It's a It's like I don't know how to explain it. You know Fez? You know the game Fez?
Yeah.
It's just like Fez.
Okay.
Except it
That
doesn't
little
go from
isometric or
Yeah, it doesn't go from 2D to 3D. Like the whole thing is 3D, but
Uh-huh.
Toad can't jump or like run fast. So you have to like move the camera, not Toad.
Mhm.
So you move the camera around and then you just tell Toad to like walk forward. And so like the camera allows you to reveal how each stage is set up.
Okay.
Like each stage is kind of like a rectangular box.
Is it like Monument Valley a little bit?
Yeah, it kind of is like Monument Valley. But yeah, it's really fun. And when it originally came out, it was like $30.
Was it Wii U? The first
Wii
one?
U,
It
yeah.
was Wii U. And it was like $30, so it wasn't a full release. So hopefully if this is $30, I'll
Mhm.
definitely pick it up.
Yeah. Sounds about right for that game.
Undertale, Trey.
Undertale.
Are you a big Undertale guy?
I've been mocking Undertale since it came out.
Why have you been mocking Undertale
Because
since it came out?
everybody loves Undertale.
There's some very rabid Undertale fans.
It's so whimsical. Ooh, oh no.
He can't even do Fernando.
even
That's how
do it.
sick
He's
he is.
so ill.
Yeah.
He has a box of
Undertale's.
Kleenex with him here.
I get it. It's supposed to be great. Maybe I'll buy it on the Switch. Who knows? I probably should play it since I've mocked it so much.
It's
but,
true. It's like me watching Shape of Water.
Exactly. It's my Shape of Water. It is my Shape
Undertale
of
is
Water.
Trey's Shape of Water.
Yeah, exactly.
Austin.
If you're wanting to buy it, it's supposed to be really good. It was a lot of people's game of the year back in 2015. I just like giving it crap.
as
It's
long
supposed
as
to be
the
really
price
good.
point is reasonable,
Yeah.
I will check it out.
Yeah.
Austin.
Yes.
Crash Bandicoot. Insane Trilogy. Coming out July 10th.
Die.
Why die?
Because
I mean,
it sucks.
It sucks,
it's
Trey.
fine. Let
Crash
the
Bandicoot
people
is
have their thing.
Crash Bandicoot is sub Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
I'm getting it, and I'm playing through all of it just so I can prove to you that it's
Okay,
sucks.
let's do it then.
Listen to me.
Die.
I will say that again. It is sub Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. If you ever played that game,
No, I haven't.
which was a game set in Australia, and you were a tiger that throws boomerangs, different kinds of boomerangs, ice
That sounds
boomerangs,
great.
fire boomerangs, lightning boomerangs.
I want to play that game. It sounds great.
I might still have it on the GameCube.
Okay.
Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. They made 3 of them. It's like Tack and the Power of Juju era.
Yeah.
That's the games that take up real estate in my mind. Games that no one else cares about. So if we got any Ty fans out there, hit me up. Or also Tack and the Power of Juju fans.
Hit Connor up.
Let me know. Really, the only person that responds is Chris the Field. So, Chris, if you played either of those games,
Yeah.
let me know. Little Nightmares Complete Edition is coming out May 18th. Are you guys familiar with?
Yeah, that looks really creepy. Really
I
scary.
watched a I watched a YouTuber play this
Mhm.
with my girlfriend. Like
Ooh.
she has a favorite YouTube duo, and they
Mhm.
play games occasionally, and they played this for their scary Halloween game
Ooh.
series.
Ooh.
And so we watched them play, and this game looks real creepy.
Yeah.
And you can use the Pac-Man amiibo.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Really?
even creepier.
Oh, yeah.
The Pac-Man
little
amiibo
hood.
support to give you a
I
Pac-Man face.
love the how they do these amiibo support things.
I just
they're
like
just so funny.
They're just so silly, and I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Little Nightmares. If you haven't watched it, it's about a tiny child making their way through what appears to be a slave ship.
Huh.
Not like African slaves, but like child slaves.
Mhm.
And every other person in the game besides you is drawn in a grotesque and creepy way.
Yeah.
Which is worse, Connor?
Child slaves or regular slaves?
No,
I think
no,
all
the way you said it.
I think all slaves are bad.
Okay, right answer.
Slavery is a bad deal.
Yeah, slavery
You know what?
sucks.
I'm going to make an announcement. Super GamesCast 64,
It's anti-slavery.
anti-slavery.
All right, we're
That's
taking
right.
a stand.
Taking a
Except-
stand.
The one thing I do like is if you've never seen the Wonder Shows and skit with their song to all the slaves who helped build everything, check that out.
Okay.
Check out the slave song from Wonder Shows.
You know the guy who makes Wonder Shows and is the voice of Towley.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Don't forget
Fun
to bring
fact
it down.
for you.
There you go. Anyway, check out Wonder Shows and if you've never watched it.
It's great.
South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
Yeah, I shouldn't have bought it on PS4 because I haven't touched it on PS4.
It was also great hearing during a Nintendo Direct, someone had to say butthole.
Yeah, it was
4
great. It was
times.
great. I kept like listening.
I
See
wasn't sure if they were gonna skip it or not.
They put
Yeah.
a lot of space in there. The fractured butthole.
Oh,
I mean, I'll probably pick this up.
Yeah.
yeah,
I've heard Stick of Truth is better.
Yes.
yeah.
And I
I've
wish
heard
that was on Switch.
I
Think
think
of Truth is great.
this certainly opens the door for that to be on
Mhm.
Switch.
Well, I know if you bought it on like Xbox or
If
something,
you pre-ordered it,
Yeah, you
yeah.
got Stick of Truth as well.
Mhm.
And it's just RPG.
Yes.
Stuff, right?
It's a really
Yes.
good RPG. Yeah.
Okay.
Stick of Truth is fantastic.
Yeah, and if this is your first one, you'll like it even more, I think, because
Okay.
I think the novelty kind of wore off in the second one from what I hear, like the whole get to explore South Park,
Uh-huh.
because that was a real cool part, is you got
Yeah,
to
it was.
explore the town and
There was
everyone's bedroom and all that.
There was a genuine moment of tugging at my heartstrings as much as South Park can tug at your heartstrings at
Yeah.
the end of Stick of Truth.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So, ARMS. They're going to have an online tournament. Yep, that's about how I reacted when I saw
yeah.
that. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. God, there's nothing I hate more than hack and slash Japanese games.
I might get it just because.
How much money do you have? You keep saying,
Wait, I
might
have
get
2
it.
Xboxes.
Yeah, you're right. He's rolling in that cash.
If that doesn't scream, I have money, I don't know what
Okay,
does.
that is the first thing to get dropped though on my purchase list. I'm getting Kirby. I'm getting Sea of Thieves. I'm probably getting Crash just to stick it to you,
Mhm.
and I might get Hyrule Warriors.
I never said I like Crash. I just think you're a little mean.
You have a Crash T-shirt on right
That's
now.
right.
Oh,
You're wearing
yeah,
a,
yeah, yeah.
You're wearing
What
a
am I-
Dave Matthews Crash
Oh,
shirt.
but it's the Crash from the commercials where it's just a guy in a suit with the megaphone. It's that.
You're familiar with that song,
Yeah.
right?
See.
Yeah,
you-
Crash. What song?
The Dave Matthews Band song "Crash Into Me."
Oh, maybe. If I've heard it, I'd probably know.
Okay, well, Austin looks like he's looking it up, so you'll
yeah,
get to
I
hear it.
am.
And then my game of the year already. We haven't even halfway through. Mario Tennis Aces looks incredible.
This one.
No, that's Ants Marching.
Ants marching.
That's a good one.
That's Ants Marching. That's not Crash Into Me. Mario Tennis Aces looks so fun, man. I
Yeah.
am very excited.
They got real into depth. into
Yeah, they
that.
did. It's
Yes, they
depth.
did, and I'm one of the small percentage of people who was really into the in-depth nature they got.
I'm into it. I just don't think they needed to show us every.
You didn't need to
slap
know how
can
you
do.
break
Yeah.
Nintendo's
rackets.
infamous in doing that.
I like that you
yeah.
can break so many rackets
Oh,
that
yeah.
you win the game
Yeah.
if the other person loses their racket.
Yeah, I'm in. I want to see. So we have Mario and Luigi.
Yes.
Then we got Wario.
Who
then we
is
got
slick back hair.
Wow, Luigi.
Then we got Waluigi for the original Mario Tennis. Who are we gonna get next? Who is Wario and Waluigi's Wario and Waluigi? Are we gonna get it more
Ooh.
evil?
I'm going to throw out the idea that we're not getting any of that, but we are getting Mayor Pauline.
Okay.
I bet you they add Link and maybe some other characters like they did in.
I hope Link has a sword.
Ooh, Solid Snake.
Yeah,
I hope Solid
Yeah.
Snake has
Solid
his
Snake's
rocket
gonna be
launcher.
I hope the Uncharted guy is there.
yeah. Nathan Drake will be there.
The
That's-
Uncharted guy.
I'll have,
Altair, I believe.
Anyway, we could talk about that in the in two news stories down. So keep talking. I
Okay.
guess. Keep doing the news.
Splatoon version 3.0 is coming out in late April. There's going to be new gear, stages, more Octolings or playable Octolings, and more.
Yes.
And then there's going to be a paid DLC single player.
expansion.
Mhm.
Will you play single player Splatoon?
After seeing that sexy intro video for the, not just sexy, the sexual Octo intro video, I'm in. I'm in on those underage squid girls on
Ooh.
the
I
subway.
I think that was an octopus girl.
Oh, sorry.
There were Octolings, right?
So is this
Yeah.
like a big race war? Is that the story behind
yeah,
it?
pretty much. It looks very Ocean's
Soon.
11-y. I don't know, Matrix-y, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hope there's an Agent Smith in
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then she can see the code, and then she can manipulate the code. And
Well, you're spoiling.
Anyway, Splatoon was the end of the direct, right? We
it was the end.
Yeah, we tied
Didn't
it
have
up.
anything else after
Said
that.
goodbye.
you're right. Except
Oh,
Well, here's where they got me. So they were like, okay, that's all. I was like, oh, damn. They're like, oh, we have one more thing. And I was like, oh, boy, what's this? And then I saw more ink on the screen.
I right
Dude,
when
I
I
was-
saw them, I knew it was Smash.
dude, I was hoping it was Mario Sunshine.
Really?
I was like, oh, he's gonna clean it up with his
that weird,
flood.
like, water Mario is going to pop out of here with his
Yeah.
paintbrush and start gooping.
I figured it was Smash right when I saw the Octolings and they was just kind of like doing their thing. I'm like,
Mhm.
all right, this is a Smash.
Right
thing.
when I saw the big flaming Smash logo, I figured, like, this is probably a Smash announcement.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
you guys
so-
think this is a new Smash or a updated?
The clues point to it being new, as far
Good.
as I go. Trey seems to disagree. He
No, I
thinks it's gonna
agree
be-
with you. I think it might be a mixture of the two.
I mean, they'll probably recycle some assets.
Yeah,
but
I think it'll be the
it's gonna
same
a-
engine.
I don't think they're going to call it
No, they're
Super
not
Smash
gonna
Brothers for Wii U for Switch.
No, of course not. They're going to call it Super Smash Bros. Or Super Smash Bros. Switch.
Yeah.
I think it's weird that they're playing this card this early in the Switch's lifespan.
don't-
That's my only thing.
Really?
Is-
that's
I don't
that's
know.
when they did it with it It was a launch
It
title.
was.
With the GameCube.
It was like very close to launch.
With
Was it?
GameCube?
It was like within like it was GameCube. It was like the month after because I remember getting it for Christmas, but
Okay.
it wasn't a launch title.
'Cause
Okay.
with Wii, it came out about a year later.
Yeah.
Wii U
2008.
needed it, which is why it came out
Right.
so fast. But I just felt like Switch has so much going for it right now that it didn't actually need to play this card right now. Although
What else would you? I mean,
you're right.
you have Metroid and Pokemon in the cooker, and that's probably 2020. Or I'm sorry, 2019.
I mean, this is apparently 2018
yeah,
TBA.
apparently.
It's probably going to be like November, though.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah, for
basically 2 years into the cycle, which is almost halfway through
Okay.
the console's life cycle.
You sold me on it.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
But I think the one thing though is that it's a very short time between Smash Bros. Wii U and Smash Bros. And this one.
It's been
there was
5
like a
years.
Well, there was like a 7-year gap between
Melee and...
yeah. And,
No, there was there was
Brawl.
7-year
Look,
gap.
all I want is Ice Climbers back.
I think that might be the only character.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's just Ice Climbers now.
And the Squidlings.
What if the Squid Kids what if their kit is the exact same as Ice Climbers? Will that suffice?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
That's fine. No, you know what? I want Nana and Popo. I take
Alright.
it back. I want them in their giant parkas.
Was it really sexist how if Popo died, you were done, but if Nana died, that you could keep playing?
You know that you can switch that, right? Like,
Really?
you could play it where Nana was the person in front, and if
Okay.
Popo died,
I
then
stand corrected.
it didn't matter.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Who do you think? I think it will be a combination of the two with some new modes. I mean, how far? I guess they can tweak a lot of things. I know the original creator is working.
Yeah, they're
on
going
it.
back to HAL Laboratories apparently, which I'm all for. I really enjoyed Brawl and Smash 4, but they just didn't have the same
They didn't feel like Melee.
feel. Yeah, it felt like
Too floaty.
it was very floaty and light. Like Melee had this heft to it, and I'm glad that HAL Laboratories is back on it. They make a great game, and hopefully they can do it all over again.
I mean, they
Excited.
basically only make one other game, so
Yeah,
And it's Sakurai, right? Who?
Yeah.
He's
back on.
Yeah, even though he said he's never doing it again.
Yep.
So he's working. So yeah,
Money
it's going to be a combination. It's going to be a new game. I mean, no matter what, they're going to market it as a new game. But
I just don't want Lucario.
you're going to get Lucario.
I think they're gonna go to a games as a service model. I think this is gonna become.
I think they should.
Yeah, I think this will become their Overwatch in a sense, to where, like we said, there will never be an Overwatch 2. I think this will be the final Smash game, and they'll update it into.
I bet you there'll be an
future.
Overwatch too.
I don't know,
I mean, that's I don't know. Who knows?
Way in the future,
You know.
but
perhaps.
I'm going off the Team Fortress model.
Yeah, but I bet they'll take this and they'll just run with it for the next few years and update it and add characters as needed and maps, and
I'm cool with it.
this might just
What
be
characters do you want?
Yoshi,
Well, I mean, like
Ice Climbers.
Ice Climbers. I want Luigi.
Well, you'll get.
Oh, I want
Luigi.
Waluigi.
I would like Waluigi as well. I bet Pauline's in this.
Yeah.
Just
I bet,
capitalize
that
on
could be
it.
good. What would Waluigi do?
He would hit you with his tennis racket.
Mm-hmm.
There will be a brutal in this.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think all 4 are gonna be there. All
I don't
separate
think
characters.
so.
I hope it's the tall brutal with that throws his hat.
Yeah.
I think with the
They're gonna pull
the Dark
someone-
Souls amiibo, maybe you get a
Yeah.
that guy.
I think all 4 champions are gonna be there from Breath of the Wild.
I
I
don't
think
think
Link.
so.
I think
Zelda.
I think
Yeah.
Ganondorf and Ganon are gonna be in it. I think Mr. Or Tingle's gonna be there.
No, Tingle's not going to be there.
Is Tingle even it? I hope it's the guy with the maracas.
The giant Korok.
Yeah,
What was his name?
giant Korok.
Hetsu.
What do you think? Since Crash Bandicoot's coming to the Switch, you think Crash could be in it?
I hope not.
Yeah,
I bet they'll have all 800 something Pokemon.
Wouldn't that be 800 something Pokemon?
he just plays an iPhone for Pokemon Go.
Banjo Kazooie be in there?
Yeah, let's
No.
get Ukulele in there.
Yeah, ukulele.
Maybe we get Dixie.
Dixie. Yeah.
I think Lanky Kong will probably be there.
No, Dixie seems more real.
hmm
Oh, you know what though? And what is it? This year they have Funky Kong will be in Tropical Freeze.
Really?
Yeah, you can play as Funky Kong, and you can spin your board to hover,
Ooh,
and you can ride across the stuff that would normally kill you. So Funky Kong, maybe.
hell yeah.
Well, I think that's it for the direct.
That is.
Do you want to maybe rapid fire the
Yeah, we'll rapid
news?
fire.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna do a shuttle run.
Shuttle run.
Shadow of the Tomb Raiders release date has appeared to be leaked. It's appeared to launch on September 14th, 2018. Trey, you are our aficionado in Tomb Raider. Tell me how you feel about this.
I haven't played the other 2 games, but I hear they're great. I want to play Rise of the Tomb Raider. This game, I don't think it's directed by Square Enix though. I don't think it's by Square Enix. I think it's by someone else. But yeah, it's been leaked, and there was a trailer leaked as well.
Excellent. Rapid fire. Trey. Actually, I'm turning it to Austin. Austin.
Yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus remake dev confirms their next project is probably another remaster. We could be doing another remake, Thrush said, of Blue Point Games Austin.
See, Blue Point, that's what they do, is they do remasters and remakes. But I guess since with this remake, because it's all new assets, people were like, well, maybe, are you going to make a new game, new IP? But I guess they're not. They're just going to keep doing a remaster.
If we could get a Jet Force Gemini remake, that's all I really care about for 3DS.
Why for 3DS specifically?
You'll see.
I heard it's Demon's Souls, but I would like a Metal Gear Solid remake.
Oh.
Which Metal Gear Solid?
All of them.
All of
the whole
them?
collection.
Didn't they do a collection on PS3?
They did, but I need a, yeah.
What if they remake God of War?
I don't give a shit. They did 3.
What if they
I
remake?
think. No, give me Metal Gear Solid 3. Remake that.
Which one is that? Guns of
That's
the Patriots?
Snake Eater.
Okay.
Yeah, remake that one.
Trey.
Yeah.
Xbox E3 press conference dated as Microsoft makes changes for the, quote, biggest show ever.
Uh-huh.
They said that they will be having it on Sunday, June 10th at 1 p.m. They're then going to host a Fan Fest event, hands-on demos for E3 attendees, and more. Quote, not only does the Microsoft Theater allow us to centralize our Xbox presence at E3, but its size enables us to include more fans and partners in the Xbox E3 2018 briefing than ever before.
Fuck.
So yeah, they're going to be across the way from the convention center, not at the convention. They're going to have a presence there, but it's mainly going to be at this other place, pretty much.
At this point, there is very little idea about what Microsoft's E3 showing will be. Last year was the Xbox One X, and this year, who knows?
Sea of
Please,
Thieves.
yeah. Well, I guess
Sea of Thieves
Halo?
2.
Halo?
maybe Halo.
Oh.
Maybe Halo.
I bet it will be Halo.
Yeah.
Because judging by the release schedule of the last two, it should be coming out this fall.
Do people still care about Halo?
That's the
think
thing.
they
I
do.
don't think as much as they did back in.
Oh, yeah,
The
certainly
heyday,
not
yeah.
as much as in 2007 or
Yeah.
anything, but I think it's still their top seller.
Yeah, but I don't know. They need to come up with new ideas, I think.
Well, I'm in.
No, I'm fine with it. I just think that they need to, Nintendo and Sony has this really great group of first-party titles, and they don't. It's just the facts. I mean, they really don't. They need to figure out some ideas. I'm not being fanboy. It's just they just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've suffered that for a while, and a lot of their first-party games are kind of games of a bygone era.
Yeah, I mean, we need like Halo karting or something.
Yeah, Halo karting. That wouldn't be bad.
Master Chief kart.
Get on that.
Austin.
Connor.
XQC and the Dallas Fuel have parted ways after
Yeah.
a
Well,
launch.
he and the league have parted ways.
Well,
Did he say
is back
something
to
racialist?
Streaming. Sort
I
of.
believe he started with homophobic things.
Oh.
That was a
Yeah.
couple of weeks ago. We reported on that.
He's just been a general thorn in the side of everyone, so they just kind of let him go. And I think it's better for everyone. I think he's happier because he's an entertainer at heart, as Zach with a Q was saying, and he had to behave himself in a certain way during the league. He's got to act like an athlete does. They're beholden to certain codes of conduct, and when you're a streamer, you're not. And I think he just wasn't used to that, and so I think he'll be a lot happier making all the same money. Being back on just doing streams.
He also called Overwatch League's commentary cancer.
Yeah.
Which is not really, that's not even close to over the line for things that people say about
Right.
online stuff. That's a pretty common occurrence, as calling, in Hearthstone, calling a deck cancer.
Yeah.
Or, Cancer Shaman was a huge deck for a while.
Yeah.
And it's just normally something that's said, but apparently it's offensive.
The Hardline or Bad Radio had a whole 130 News on esports. And,
Really?
I'm sure they represented it well.
They did. They were very fair and balanced, really open-minded about the whole thing.
I'm sure they were. Hey, one time you told Jake about esports.
I never told Jake about esports.
One time you guys walked Jake through Overwatch while you watched it.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of.
He was very drunk.
Yeah.
Blizzard also said they have banned the name XQC from being picked by other players now.
Wow.
So it
go.
It can be nowhere on Blizzard servers.
Interesting. Anyway.
More news.
By XQC. Fallout 4 mod remaking Fallout 3 was shut down.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What a very Nintendo stance for Bethesda to take. But I get it. Are you guys fans of this move or no?
I mean, legally, they probably shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
biggest problem is once you let one part of your IP be taken, like then you have less.
Yeah,
So what was
ability
it?
to-
They were just reskinning Fallout 3 with the Fallout 4.
engine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm in on that because I know Fallout 3 is like a way better game, but it just looks real
Yeah,
bad.
like I had a hard time playing it just
Yeah.
of how it looked and felt, and I really like Fallout 4.
Yeah, there's times where it's really pretty game.
Yeah,
So they decided that the problem was there's dialogue from actors and things like that.
Yeah,
and they
that
didn't,
too.
Oh, they wouldn't be getting
There you
royalty.
go, yeah.
Right, like Liam Neeson
Yeah.
is in it. Ron
Yeah.
Perlman's in it, and so they decided that they couldn't go about re-recording all that dialogue.
Mhm.
So they decided not to. But they did say this has always been a gray area of the law. If at any point in the future it becomes fully legal for us to continue working with the blessing of Bethesda and ZeniMax, we will.
cool.
So, I like when people do stuff like that, but then it sucks that it gets canceled. But I also
Mhm.
understand. Jeff Goldblum will be part of Jurassic World Evolution.
Chef Goldblum.
Chef Goldblum will be part of it. What is Jurassic World Evolution, you guys might be asking?
Is that a mobile game?
No.
Is that the park simulator?
Yes.
Yeah. I've heard about
It's
this.
basically Zoo Tycoon
Yeah.
and or Roller Coaster Tycoon with Jurassic
This is
World.
really cool.
Ooh, I'm in on that.
You know who will be really in on that?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jessica.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Jessica loves Zoo Tycoon and Roller
Oh,
Coaster
that's right.
Tycoon. She's all about that. So this is probably right up her alley.
All right.
Jess Goldblum.
Now, that's a Photoshop I would love to see. So both the video game and the upcoming movie will arrive this summer.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
You heard me.
Video game, the movie.
The video game and the upcoming movie.
Of what?
Oh, okay.
Jurassic World Fallen
okay.
I
Kingdom.
thought you said
Okay.
video game, the movie.
Yeah, I was confused.
You guys haven't seen Video Game the movie?
I've seen Wreck-It Ralph. Yes.
It's emoji. It's like Emoji the movie.
Well, that's kind of what Wreck-It Ralph 2 looks like.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it looks
Which
Looks
we need
bad.
to have a spanking session over that. Just rake that movie over the coals.
Mhm.
I love the first one. This one looks awful. It looks
It
like
does.
it's
I
just,
don't know if spanking session has the same
Yeah, it's
same
All right, we
meaning.
need to.
different verbiage.
Wreck-It Ralph 2 needs to go grab a branch off the tree, bring it back so we can swat it with it.
Did your mom do that to you, Austin?
Adrian Peterson did that to his son.
Yeah, I know.
It's true, it did. All right, I've got one. I got two more. One's really quick. Brawly's joining Dragon Ball Fighter Z as
All right.
DLC. So if you guys are big, Trey, tell me about Brawly.
He's big.
He's the first Super Saiyan.
He's the first Super Saiyan.
Austin,
Isn't
tell
he
me,
Oh,
Goku's
that's
dad?
Bardock.
Okay.
tell me about Brawly.
He's the first Super Saiyan.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Sure.
Broly?
I haven't actually seen
Really?
the movie. Yeah, I just know about it.
Oh, well, never mind. He has grappling moves and his signature eraser cannon and gigantic meteor attacks.
Mm.
Go check out the trailer.
I just want to play as TN so I can do the little triangle hand thing where he blasted Cell into that hole over and over.
It's really fun to because I'm watching Kai right now. It's really fun to go and watch sort of some of the fun clips that aren't in Kai because there's some hilarious stuff.
Yep.
Like Vegeta saying, "That's right, boys, it's Mondo cool." Oh my god, he should have kept that in there. It's so hilarious. Right, boys, Mondo cool.
was Mondo something people were saying in the
No,
90s?
I get Krillin said, "Oh, Mondo cool," and he goes,
That's not a
"That's
bad
right,
Krillin,
boys.
actually.
Mondo cool."
Was that Dragon Ball Krillin or
That was Dragon Ball Z.
Is Trey Krillin?
All right, guys. That was more.
Like in general.
That sounds
No.
like in between Dragon Ball Krillin and Z Krillin.
Yeah.
Which character is Trey? Is he Yamcha?
No, Yamcha's a skilled fighter. I've seen all I've ever seen is Trey push me into the wall.
Well, I can fucking kick asses.
Oh man, I gotta think about this.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. Which Trey is he? Master Roshi?
Trey, you're Mr. Satan.
Okay, Mr. Satan. All right.
Yeah.
He's kind of
He's no Roshi?
ass though. He's
No.
a
Is
bitch
Mike
ass.
Soroy Roshi?
Mike Soroy is Mr. Satan.
Yeah, he does have a lot of.
Yeah.
He's all bark and no bite.
Yeah. No
What-
offense, Mike.
Who's Master Roshi?
Who's Master?
You know he might be Master Roshi too.
Reiner.
Norm.
Yeah,
it might be
Yeah, Norm
Old
Rhymes.
pervert.
Yeah.
And then finally, this got a lot of buzz. The Legend of Zelda games ranked from worst to first.
Okay.
And I will read through
Who
it.
is this ranked by?
Yeah, it's just
Kotaku.
Kotaku.
Okay, I trust.
I mean, it's
them.
one person from Kotaku.
Yeah.
But I wanted to read through it, and I wanted you to react.
I want to guess what the worst.
I mean, it's just a
Yes.
list. I don't know.
Okay, number 16. Yes.
So these don't include like the CDI.
It does
games
not
or anything?
No.
include the CDI, Four Sword Adventures because he hasn't played it, and there we go.
Okay, I was gonna put Four Sword Adventures at the end.
It's not that bad.
I'm gonna say
I
Triforce.
think he also said that he was taking into account how they hold up.
That's true.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Triforce Heroes, is that
Number
the
16.
worst?
Well
Okay.
done. Number 15.
Oh man, that's got to be. Is it Spirit Tracks?
No, it's actually Zelda 2, The Adventure
Oh
of
yeah.
Link.
I don't know why I didn't think of that. Spirit Tracks pretty low though.
What's 14 is The Legend of Zelda.
It's bad.
It's
hard.
13 is The Phantom Hourglass.
I love the Phantom Hourglass. I don't know why people. Rip
Spirit Tracks actually comes in one before The Phantom Hourglass, and
Those two kind of are the same to me.
one has a train.
Well, it's the same Link.
Yeah.
It's a continuation of the
Toon
story.
Link.
Skyward Sword comes in at number 11.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess at 10.
That's no.
That needs to go up a few
Yeah,
spots.
to me, Twilight Princess is one of my favorites.
It depends on what he played it on, because if he played it on Wii, I get it.
I play on GameCube.
Why would you
that-
play it on GameCube?
He said in the series, it suffers from tutorial bloat and one of the most boring intros of
Yeah,
any Zelda
yeah,
game.
the
Yeah, it's very
story's
boring.
not-
I don't know. I don't know. It was like one of the kind of first games I kind of played coming back into playing video games.
Time to piss Trey off. Number 9 is the Minish Cap.
Oh yeah, I'm pissed.
I got no problem with that.
Minish Cap's good.
Wait, what was 10?
That was Twilight
Oh,
Princess.
okay. Yeah.
Ocarina of Time is number 8.
I
Mhm.
could see that as far as holding up.
Sure.
Link Between Worlds is 7.
That, I don't know.
It's a bit
I think
low.
that should be higher.
Wind Waker is 6.
Yeah, that's a bit low.
Majora's
Yeah.
Mask is 5.
I don't know.
Wind Waker and Link Between Worlds, I think, were better than Majora's Mask.
This is the oddest ranking of all of this. Number 4 is Oracle of Ages and Seasons.
Okay, people love to shit on those. Those are fun as shit. Those are great.
I have
Especially
not played it, but I've come
together.
really close to buying them on
you
Amazon.
should.
Really?
You can just borrow. Well, no. Those are my precious games.
Do you have both of them?
Yeah.
Just let me borrow one at a time,
Okay.
and then that way I'll give them back.
Give us some collateral.
Link's Awakening is 3.
Okay, I'm
Why
cool
would
with
it be
that.
collateral? You're not keeping anything.
That is true. He would just
Yeah.
be taking it.
Link's Awakening is 3.
Well, he's
People
got to give me
love
the other
Link's
one to get
Awakening.
the next
Yeah.
one.
Is
People-
Link's Awakening is the Game Boy one, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that might be my favorite.
That's a lot of people's favorite.
With the whale.
yes.
Yes.
Nice.
It's really good. The
It-
level design is fantastic.
It is. I've played halfway through it. I have it for my 3DS. Link to the Past is number 2.
Okay.
And number 1, Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
All right.
That
I mean,
has been your Zelda update.
I hate that list.
I think Link to the Past. I think I don't know. I think there's a bit of. It's a really good game, but
I think Link Between Worlds needs to be way higher.
Yeah.
That's my only egregious
sure.
complaint.
I don't know. Oracle of Ages and Seasons is real high.
It's probably a few spots too high.
Yeah, like I don't think it's better than Majora's Mask, but I've also never played
But
Majora's
also,
Mask.
that's one person's list.
I would love to play Majora's Mask on the
Good.
Switch. Spooky.
Yeah, I would like it on the Switch. I have it on 3DS if you want to borrow that.
I don't have a new 3DS,
Oh.
so I can't move
Yeah,
the
you
camera.
Cannot do that.
So,
Let's do corrections before we get into Twitter.
oh yeah, do you want me to read the corrections or do you want to read them?
You can read them if you have them.
I don't have them pulled
Oh,
up, which
okay.
is why I asked if you wanted to.
All right, Chris the Fields says corrections on your podcast this week, last week. Kirby games do come out very often, with 3 titles releasing in 2017.
Overkill.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there was Planet Robobot.
That is a fake game.
I don't know if that's an actual accusation or if
That's the fakest game title I've
it
ever
does
heard.
sound- but okay, if of all games to have the title Planet Robobot, wouldn't Kirby
Or Sonic. I
Get
could
there.
say
Planet
Sonic.
Robobot. Wow, looks like the dumbest game I've ever seen.
I'm pretty sure it got really good reviews.
Why is Kirby in what makes him look like he's in like a giant
yeah,
mech?
Yeah, he gets like a mech suit, and apparently it was pretty good.
Why is Kirby fighting kaiju?
Hey, it's very Japanese.
It kind of makes him look like Boo.
Yeah. What were the other two in 2017?
I don't know. Let me look up Kirby games.
All right.
Look
He
what
also
you've done,
said
Chris
that
Fields.
the game he submitted was the price for DLC only, not the whole price, not the whole game and DLC.
Well, sorry.
And also, he says he does play Monster Hunter, and Donkey Kong is far better than that stinking Bandicoot.
Yes, that's true, but not by much.
All right, you ready? Last year, okay, so Planet Robobot was 2016, first off.
Okay.
2017 was Team Kirby's Clash Deluxe. Can you tell me anything about that game right now, either of you?
Stars Kirby, and maybe King Dedede.
Tell me literally anything else.
Oh man, you move from left to right and you suck people off
You do suck people off.
I mean, I guess
off the map.
close enough. Unfortunately, if I click on it on Wikipedia, it takes me to Planet Robobot. So maybe this game doesn't exist. Kirby's Blowout Blast. Tell me anything you can about that game.
These all just sound like mobile games.
Boho Blast, you can get that at Taco Bell. It's a really good
damn.
drink.
Trey with the...
You know what? I
deep
love Baja
burns.
Blast. Don't you do that to them.
It's not very good. It's
Okay, I'm sorry. Following the release of the original game, Nintendo Direct, there were too many games from Planet Robobot as standalone titles. That was Team Kirby Crash Deluxe and Kirby's Blowout Blast.
Okay, so what was the full game in 2017? There was a 3DS one. Just a few
Kirby
months ago,
Battle
right?
Royale.
Yep.
That was it.
It's
All
like PUBG where you're all Kirby and you're on a
100 Kirbys fall into
gotta
an
suck
island
each
out of
No.
a star.
This looks horrible. There are 10 game modes. It's not even a real Kirby game.
Oh.
It's like Kirby Mario Party.
Yeah. Do you want to do new releases this week?
Yeah, do we need to do new releases before Twitter questions?
Yeah,
That would
let's
make
do
the most
that,
sense.
yeah.
All right. Coming out on 3/16, Burnout Paradise Remastered.
People are excited for that.
Dude, the crash mode in Burnout is so much fun. I spent so many hours in middle school doing that.
I
Yeah.
hate playing as the Bandicoot, though.
Austin, you're gonna get this. You're gonna get this game. It seems it's supposed
Turn
to be
off
fun.
Connor's mic, please.
Huh? Yeah, I'm not. We're just ignoring him now.
Okay.
I'm turning his mic off.
Yeah,
actually.
I'll probably get this.
Yeah, it seems
What's this
good.
for? Is this for 2DS?
No, it's for it's a remaster for like PlayStation, Xbox.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Awesome.
Don't
PC. Be on PC.
I probably won't get it on PC.
Okay. Get it on Xbox. You know, your little Xbox. It's good.
Connor, you're off probation.
All right, good. I'm out of the penalty box.
Mm-hmm.
Kirby Star Allies comes out on the 16th. I guarantee you won't buy Burnout because you'll be buying Kirby instead.
Right.
Right.
I don't have the money
Yeah.
for both. I have 2 Xboxes, but can't get Burnout.
Sure.
RBI Baseball 18 comes out on March 20th. In case you guys are interested, this is a game that is made by the digital arm of the Major League Baseball.
Oh, so it's like it's like a first party title.
Kind of,
in a
yeah.
way.
MLB
Sort of.
propaganda.
Yeah, they took over it. They revived the series in 2014, and they've
Mhm.
taken over production.
It's
of it.
also a really like strange name for a game. Like that'd be like repeat first down NFL.
Yeah.
RBI Baseball is, I believe, the competitor to the show, which is Sony only.
Yeah,
Yep.
PlayStation only. The
Dude,
show.
the show is
Mhm.
really good.
Show is
If
good.
that's what you are into, the show is really fun.
Dude, Adam was so into the show. Like
Oh, dude. Yeah.
he played the shit out of that.
I played it for a while too.
It's
Yeah.
fun, like
It
the
is.
story mode where you're creating a character and going through like AA
Mhm.
and AAA, and that's really fun. The big release of the week is Sea of Thieves, which is on the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
Tell
Yeah.
me your hype for the Sea of Thieves.
Oh, I'm so ready to be Mike Soroy's first mate. We're gonna go find treasure and
What?
blast cannons.
What is the game? I've watched a lot of videos.
And you get on a ship and you just whatever you're.
so you really
just-
don't know,
you
do
just
you?
shoot cannons, man. I mean, haven't you seen videos of the cannons
Yes, I have.
and finding treasure?
What is it though? Is it a battle royale
It's
game?
a co-op game.
It's-
I mean,
it's like
you
an
can have a little
MMO,
crew.
right?
Yeah.
It's like
a
EVE
big-
Online.
Yeah, there's like a big old sea.
Is it EVE Online?
You hunt for
No,
treasure.
it's not EVE Online.
You blast people,
You blast your
and
friends.
you're going in the brig now. For
Yeah,
that.
you're going in the brig.
It's an action adventure game. It's developed by Rare.
Yeah, Rareware.
Wow.
Banjo Kazooie makes a cameo appearance
Mm.
as the crack.
Titan Quest is being remade and put onto consoles.
Is that like Titanfall?
No, it's a hack and slash Rome era game.
Okay, I'm out.
Yeah, I am too. Attack on Titan 2 comes out on March 20th.
I love Attack on Titan, but there's not ever been a good Attack on Titan game. They keep trying, and I don't think they're.
My biggest problem with the series is that none of the characters have genitals. None of the Titans have genitals.
Well, yeah, they don't need to reproduce.
I don't really understand how Attack on Titan works, and I
Do you
don't want to know.
I've seen the show, and I've read all the books. I have all the books. I have all 23. There's a new one coming out next month.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care.
It's
I
it's-
care, Austin.
Thanks, Trey. I'll
Yeah.
talk to you. It's really good.
Is it better than Dragon Ball Z?
No,
No.
not even close.
Okay.
But
I try watching the show. It's a little too anime for me.
It's yeah. The
Like,
characters suck.
Lots of
Yeah, the
lingering
characters
shower
are bad.
scenes, or
Hmm?
lots of lingering shower scenes.
No,
Is
it's
that what
very
you mean?
high schooly, very whiny at times, I think.
The more you get into it, the less it's like that. But I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's because they grew out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now it's time for our last and most requested segment:
Twitter.
Twitter questions.
Yeah. Tweedly-leet,
Tweedledee,
deedly-leet,
He's dead.
tweedledee.
deedly-leet.
Anyway, Chris the Fields asks, "What's your favorite game with a New Game Plus?"
I don't really ever play New Game Plus, honestly.
Off the top of my head, Chrono Trigger.
Okay.
Chrono Trigger. After you beat the game the first time, If you do New Game Plus, you can open up the 18 different endings.
Those Zelda ones are sometimes fun. The hero mode where it's like you get half
I did play
hearts.
that, on the GameCube.
Do you count Red Dead's?
Oh, yeah, no, that's not really New Game Plus.
Yeah, that's like saying Skyrim is New Game Plus when you beat the...
Yeah, it's, I mean, you kind of, you're, spoilers, you're a different character, and you do one mission. That's not really New Game Plus.
Fair enough. I can't think of any other games that really have a New Game Plus.
I mean...
Certain Pokemon games do, where it'll... Like, if you play Fire Red and Leaf Green, like, once you beat it, then you can start catching the other, 400.
Which was the one where you could fight Red after...
That's at the end of Gold and Silver.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
That, guys, I guess, kind of counts. Anyway, New Game Plus. What are memorable single-player gaming experiences have you played with other... this is a weird sentence. What are memorable single-player gaming experience have you played with other people together?
Halo was always a good sleepover game where one person would play, the rest would watch.
Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask
Yeah.
were big ones for me and my friends back in elementary school. We all hang out and watch us play Zelda. We take
Skyrim.
turns.
Breath of the Wild currently is like that.
Planet Robobot.
Shut up. You've not played Planet Robobot.
Mario-
I was really close to buying it.
I bet you can
last
find
year.
it in a bargain bin for $5.
Whoa. Connor taking Kirby shots.
Taking shots. Mario 64 is big friend.
Yeah, anything platformer is always...
Yeah.
You can also
Willing to
play
watch.
Diamond like that.
Yeah.
So, also,
I would say Animal Crossing too. I remember having me and my friends had our own town, and we would all play together.
Minecraft.
Minecraft, that counts. Also, you don't have to read last week's conspiracy theory. It's no longer relevant.
Okay.
Thank you for letting us
I
know.
guess it was a Smash thing, right?
Yeah,
I think it was.
But we don't
yeah.
read it because it's not relevant. Jessica Newsom says,
Oh, who's she?
don't know.
Sounds cute.
Yeah.
What would you guys rate as the best and worst console controllers?
I've talked with Zach about this.
Is the Dreamcast last?
The Dreamcast is last. We don't need a little window. The giant original Xbox controller might be.
That's
pretty bad.
huge.
Wasn't
Wasn't there a Sega Genesis one that was just a circle, or Sega Saturn or something?
I think the PSX is really bad. Without the DualShock, or not the DualShock, without the, what's it called?
the joysticks.
Yeah, without the
It
joysticks.
doesn't have joysticks.
The PSX originally does not.
I mean, N64
Is it
is
a
a
little
bad
touchpad?
control. Yeah. Oh,
No.
it's just a
It's just the.
That's for the original PlayStation.
Yeah, it's just
It's,
I'm thinking what's
No.
the new PlayStation Pro? That's what I'm thinking.
Sorry.
No. It's just for
the original PlayStation has no. I'm
Joysticks.
doing the motion. There,
Joysticks.
that's the word.
So I think I'd probably rate GameCube as number one,
people love the GameCube controller.
but
Okay.
Yeah.
because it fits in your hand so well. But
Yeah.
I think the Xbox One controller is maybe the best controller.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I mean, I really like the new PlayStation 4 controller too. but
PlayStation controllers have always just felt so light and kind of
the
cheap.
the 4 one, it feels great because
Really? It's
3
got heft?
definitely, 3 definitely felt that way.
yeah.
But 4 has heft in there.
Do you guys think it's weird that Nintendo never ever went back to that control scheme that worked really well? Like that controller specifically that worked really
No,
well?
I mean they did what worked for them.
Yeah, they always kind of iterated. I mean, they have pro controllers.
They
Yeah.
kind of iterated, but then they always go back to like, hey, for Smash, you can plug in your GameCube controller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like they realize that this is the optimal control scheme for a lot of things, and they're just kind of like, well,
I mean,
Yeah.
they have a pro controller you could buy.
I don't mind the Pro controller.
Yeah.
I have a Wii U Pro
Now,
controller.
the Wii U pro controller is terrible because the
Oh.
buttons are in the bottom, or the joysticks are in the bottom.
That's true.
Yeah.
One thing I love about the Joy-Cons is you can now kind of have your hands wherever you want them. So
Yes,
you can play
I do
like
like
this. You
that.
can under the table, arms crossed. You can have kind of one leaning up here. It's really nice to
I
play.
kind of wish they were a little bit bigger.
That's what she said.
Go home, Trey.
Um,
I seriously though, that's my one complaint, and I really like those Joy-Cons. I just wish they were slightly bigger.
Well, put the little sliding button things on there, and it makes them a little fatter.
I mean, like, I don't know how to explain it other than I want them to be like I want their circumference to be
Beefier?
larger. Yes,
Yeah.
just a little bit. That's all. Like they're fine as is, but the buttons are very tiny. I'd like them to be a little bit larger.
When the Joy-Cons are attached, do we count the whole thing as the controller?
No.
Okay.
No. Probably N64 is pretty bad. I mean, it
N64
works
Yeah, it's
for
real bad.
Yeah, it works for it, but it's
That
bad.
joystick just cuts into your thumb.
Yeah, it's not great.
And the weird camera control buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Like not dual sticks, but we'll have the little yellow buttons that you can press to move the camera around.
The PSP had this horrible little like flat circle you'd move around, kind of like the 3DS.
Yeah.
And that was very uncomfortable.
My brother broke the pad on my 3DS.
You just had to have the little stick.
Yes. It was great. I let him borrow it. Just like my graphing calculator that I let him borrow. He spilled water all over that and ruined that. And then he broke my 3DS.
Nice. Any more Twitter questions?
Yes. One last one. We're not going to do hams because it doesn't feel real.
It does. It should be real. You read hams.
Okay. What is your top 3 replayable games you always come back to? He says for him it's Splinter Cell, Chaos Theory, Fallout New Vegas, and KOTOR 2.
That's definitely him. Yeah. That's what he would say.
I'm going to say maybe Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Maybe Pokemon Red. And, oh God. Come back to me.
I'd say Mario 64, maybe Zelda game. I keep wanting to play either Ocarina of Time or Wind Waker recently.
I'm going to say Halo 1.
Yeah, all right.
I'm going to say Mass Effect 2, Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
I go back and play a lot, and then probably Fallout New Vegas as well.
All right.
Because those are all just very large games.
Mm-hmm.
Now, New Vegas wasn't Bethesda, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was also super buggy.
Really? I heard it was really good, though.
It's
Yeah.
really fun. And then official P1 Domo asks, if you had to choose one console and one game to play for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Soltar.
I mean, wouldn't it just be PC?
Yeah.
Well, it was console and game.
Game to play for the rest of your life?
I mean, let's not count PC. I mean, he's saying console.
Right.
I mean,
Well, are they two separate questions?
No, it's all in one sentence.
Just what's the one game you will play for the rest of your life?
Yes.
I'll probably go Skyrim on Xbox, but there's just so much to do. Like, if I feel like I could play for 2 years and not find every little nook and cranny and stuff. Like, there'd at least be stuff to do.
I'd say Breath of the Wild.
I was going to say Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Wait, why are we even picking, like, a single-player game? Why not something like
Or
Overwatch?
multiplayer.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like,
Ooh, that's a good point.
something like that there will always
know-
be.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you say there'll always be, but yeah. I don't know. That's
Well,
something
in this
that-
hypothetical,
Yeah.
it's assumed, I guess.
We've got one last question.
Okay.
From Bo Bellet. I don't know. He comments a lot. I appreciate him.
Thanks, Bo.
Halo came out when I was a sophomore in college and has been my preferred first-person shooter, subsequently my favorite game/series of all time. Why does it get less attention when it comes to esports leagues over earthbound games like Call of Duty?
I don't know. Halo would make a good esport.
Yeah,
I don't know why it hasn't caught on.
Is it because there's just hasn't been that killer Halo game since Halo 3?
Well, I think
probably. It's kind of out of
esports-
the. I think it's kind of gone out of the public view a little
Mhm.
bit.
And I think they got caught in a bad timing thing where esports really exploded. Like 2016 is where it started to get mainstream.
Mhm.
Halo had just come
'Cause-
out with a game the year before.
And Halo, like Hunter Swinson, who we've had on multiple times, like he was a pro Halo player back in like the early 2000s.
Really?
Like that was big back then.
Maybe
It's
that's
just-
a good question for him. Maybe
Yeah.
next time we get Hunter on,
Yeah.
we can
Yeah,
ask
ask
him.
him.
I wonder if Microsoft is going to make this next one kind of geared for esports.
I bet you they
I
do.
bet they'll have like a tournament mode where like a lot of the rules are disabled.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that Halo is a game where the like PUBG or Fortnite mode makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like makes perfect sense. And like think about if you did that and it was like you all have needle guns. Like that's
Mhm.
all. That's the only
Well,
weapon.
What makes Overwatch and League of Legends work is those are objective based.
Mhm.
Like there's a task the team is trying to get. Halo is mainly just kills. Like that's fun to play, but I don't know how exciting that is to just watch.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to mess around with the mode and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
like maybe only capture the flag.
you'd have to watch people play pirate ships or something
Yeah.
like that.
Good question.
Yep.
You think Sea of Thieves will be big in the esports arena?
I don't
coming
think
up?
so. I think that's more
That was not
just
a real question.
Oh. Okay. Well. thanks.
Well,
you
that
want to play your audio quickly? You want to set this up?
you want to
Save
go
it
out
for next week.
Okay.
Save it for next
Save
week?
it for
Okay.
next
Yeah.
week. Make sure to like us, favorite us,
Comment, subscribe.
comment, subscribe, and if you go to iTunes and you review us, give us a real star review
Yes.
and explain to us why you gave us said review.
We will buy you Kirby Planet Robobot.
You know what? I agree. I will buy.
We'll buy you.
We
Yeah.
will buy you Robobot.
We'll each get you a copy.
That's
Yeah.
you know what? We'll make a different game claim every week. This week it's Kirby Planet Robobot.
Yep, we could each get you a copy. We'll spend no more than $6 between the three of us.
I'll just go to Kohl's. I bet they sell it at Kohl's. But yeah, so review us on either the Super Films Cast 64 feed, which is how Trey has us right now, or on the Blowout Network feed as well. You can find Trey at
Trey Vids.
on the Twitter.
Yep.
Trey0.
Trey1310
On the YouTube.
on the YouTubes.
I'll try to stream some. That's Trey, I think, vids on Twitch.
I had a buddy tell me that he was very happy to see you go from no one on YouTube to like a almost famous person on YouTube.
What are you up to now? Have we hit 1,500 yet? That's
Almost.
Their target.
It's. I need to do this new video,
Dude.
The Last of Us film influences. I just haven't gotten. I need to get the notes all formatted right and start writing it.
You're my YouTube hero.
Oh,
I have 9 subscribers.
thanks, man.
It's my relatives and Brad.
Austin, where can they
Adam.
find you?
Just Helen Smeller on any platform. That's my name anywhere.
Mhm.
Xbox, PC, Twitter, except for Reddit. I have a different name on Reddit, which I won't reveal. 'Cause
Rabid Squirrel.
I don't get the reference.
That's Trey's.
Is that your Reddit account?
You can find me at CD Risenhoover on pretty much anything. That's branding.
Yeah, branding.
All right, will you play Crash Into Me to end
No,
this?
we're gonna play. We're gonna play. Dire Dog's Danny Neely
Dang
song
it.
as we do every time.
Fine.
It's
Thanks
beautiful.
for listening. It's a beautiful ballad. Thanks to Danny Neely for recording that, mastering it. All right, thanks for listening. Have a great day. Bye.
I had a dream that I was floating to your house in the summertime. I had a dream that I was 300 feet tall in the summertime. These visions, I can change them, sort and rearrange them. A world of understanding, which you have never seen before. I had a dream that I was floating to your house in the summertime. I had a dream that I was 300 feet tall in the summertime. How could I make you understand? We are radiant beams of light, shining bright even when we are small. In the fall. This is where it picks up. The snare coming in. Feels good. Gets you hyped. People know the chorus by this point, so they can sing with you when you go. I had a dream that I was floating to your house in the summertime. Huh. Huh. I had a dream that I was 300 feet tall. When was it? Tell them. In the summertime. These visions, I can change them, sort and rearrange them. A world of understanding, which you have never seen before. I had a dream that I was floating to your house in the summertime. I had a dream that I was 300 feet tall. Thank you guys for having me on. In the summertime.